Wow. So I am really excited. This is our third week of our spiritual maintenance plan. And I hope for those of you who've been participating for the last few Tuesdays that you've been enjoying this as much as I have. October was really a month that I wanted to give to you to give this a shot to see if it would be something that you would want to add as your a compliment perhaps or as an entirety for your spiritual practice, a really nice heart-centered push, a spiritual realignment, so to speak, once a week on Monday nights. I just said Tuesday a minute ago, so scratch that. I don't even know what day it is. But on Monday nights, a great way to start off your beautiful work week and to remember that you are the center of your universe and that after you, everyone else can come first. That was a great teaching. I can't take credit for it. My beautiful Reiki master teacher was the one that gave me those beautiful words. So, Tamara, I love you. After me, you come first. That's one of her beautiful sayings that's been passed down generation to generation. So, our spiritual maintenance plan program with Being You is really about taking a really special hour to breathe, to plug in, to get heart centered, spirit centered, and to every month connect with your archangels to receive some healing. Every month to get some messages from the masters and teachers, which was our program from last week, which was a real blast. Not that the archangels weren't a blast the week before, they totally are. They know I love them dearly. And this week, we get to really jump into some seven healing ray energies, working with some frequencies from your own beautiful spirit, tapping into those higher resources energetically, and filling back up your source, your battery, your infinite energetic beingness, so that you can have more than enough energy to ride the week ahead, to heal whatever's in your soul's agenda for healing, to have more than enough to create from, which is really what the rays are about too. And in addition to really just kind of get in your spirit, these rays take you out of your ego self and they really help you to find out who you are, what you're made of, what your purpose is, what your passion is, and to find the path that you came here in this lifetime to walk. So when you receive messages from your beautiful rays that you work with and the ingredients of your soul that you need to tap into today, oftentimes that comes with a really deep understanding, an understanding of who you are, an understanding of which of these beautiful teams in spirit you work on and how you contribute and serve the world, to find out the ingredients for your healing also. There's different rays for every single part of you. There's energies that you can call on to ascend, to accelerate your meditations, to deepen your healing processes, to apply forgiveness and mercy, compassion, and so on and so forth. And just like I'll liken it to this, just like a radio has many, many stations that you can listen to. And nowadays we have brand new technology. So even saying a radio feels so outdated. But if you have Siri, if you have Pandora, if you have the new age of radio technology, and you can really truly listen into a multitude of different programs, a multitude of different languages and kinds of music. The rays are very much like that. You are an energetic channel and you have the ability to tune into and change your frequency based on how you want to create your energy to be. And that's the idea of working with the rays. You are vibrating constantly. You have colors emanating from your auric field. Each of your chakras is vibrating to different frequencies, different patterns, different color combinations. And basically, you have your own personal alchemy. So, if you want to make a change in your life, which responds to your chemistry or your alchemistry, your alchemy, you have the ability to call upon certain frequencies to improve, to heal, to change, to transform, or basically to just do whatever it is that you want to do that's higher vibrational. So tonight is your evening to do that. And if you have something on your soul's agenda that you need to work on, something that's been nagging at you all weekend, maybe that's something to bring into your repertoire tonight to set your intention that that's where you'd like to create some healing. But we're going to have some fun. And what I'd like to do, because this is probably the first night that some of you have worked with the healing rays, is I'm going to go deep. I always do. I can't help that because the rays are super soul level deep, but we're also going to keep it light. And what I'd love to do in this healing meditation for you this evening is to really go into your seven chakras and ask each one of your chakras, what ingredients do you need? What energies would you like to draw into yourself? If you could soak up the rays from anywhere in spirit and refill the needs of each and every one of those seven beautiful chakras, what energy do they need? And I don't want you to have preconceived notions about this. Even if you are experts on the rays, even if you've taken all of my classes multiple times, I want you to come to this nice and fresh, as if you are getting to meet the rays for the very first time ever. Always come to the rays with innocence and let yourself be delighted. Let yourself be really surprised. And more than anything, when you're working with the rays, they have a mind of their own. So if you think that you know everything, forget it. Pretend that you don't even, and come to it fresh, because I promise you, they're never going to do the same thing twice to you. If you already know what they're capable of doing A, B, C, D, and Q, well, then now it's time for your X, Y, and Z version of these rays. So always give yourself new frontiers to learn from, to grow from, and to integrate when it comes to working with these healing energies. Don't be surprised in this meditation if you feel the presence of the guides and the guardians that work on these rays. And primarily, I tune into 3 different levels of guides on each of the 7 rays. There are the archangels, who are literally the embodiments of the personalities of these rays. So, for example, if you could see these God qualities embraced as personality, you would meet the Mr. and the Mrs. of the archangels in that particular team. You would see, for example, Archangel Michael on the blue ray. No big surprise. Everybody always sees him as a big blue light, or as a big blue body of strength and protection and faith and courage. And those are the qualities on the masculine aspect of the blue ray. So he embodies that personality, and he shows it to you in a way that you can see the mirror of consciousness that they reflect back to you. In other words, when you see Archangel Michael, you're not just seeing his beautiful qualities, you're seeing the part of you that is like Archangel Michael. He's showing you a mirror so that you can look into that consciousness and become that version of yourself. So, on the integration plan of all the 7 rays, each one of your archangel teachers is going to be a mirror of what you have as your potential. And so, if you experience the presence of these beautiful beings tonight, of course, welcome them. Although our focus is really on the rays themselves and the frequencies that you're receiving, it's very difficult to tell these guys to stay home and not come to the party. They never want to lose that opportunity to connect to us. So, of course, archangels will be with us. Ascended master teachers who work on those rays, including the Kohans, who are the directors of each department. They are the head teachers of each school of thought, each of these consciousness levels. So they are here to help teach you to walk the path towards mastery on these rays. And each of the Ascended Master Kohans has an incredible team of Ascended Masters that are there to assist in many different departments. So in each ray, there are so many topics that are covered that there are oftentimes beautiful Ascended Masters who are the heads of certain teams that are training new people on the ray, that are praying for the world on certain topics that are governed by this energy on the planet, or that are watching over different beings that have been trained in that temple, who have come to the earth and incarnated, including some of you. So the Ascended Master teachers are really amazing, and they are able to come and show you the way to your ascension process, and to make it a little bit easier for each and every one of us to be our light, to overcome the challenges that presents to us, the opportunities for lessons and growth. They're always very happy to help us interpret what is it that's really going on in a situation that we're tripping up against. And one of the things I love about the Ascended Masters is, because they have walked on the earth, because they have incarnated as human beings, they really do get it. They know what it's like to be on this planet and to go through the challenges that we go through. They know what it's like to not feel good. They know what it's like to get confused and to get angry and have all kinds of emotions and to be human. They know what it's like to be lost and then to get found. And so these amazing beings really are loving and compassionate and super supportive, and ultimately very patient with each and every one of us as we walk that path to mastery. So if you make a friend tonight with some of the teachers of these rays, by all means, welcome them to be your coaches, your healers, your friends, as you wish. And then the third level that I work with on each of the rays is the Elohim of spirit. And the Elohim are on the hierarchy of the elemental kingdom. Of course, there's many layers to the elemental kingdom, and they're primarily beings that govern over the field of creation itself, from the smallest, most minute little tiny leaf all the way up to solar systems and galaxies. And these beings hold together the field of creation and maintain it and manage it. And so the Elohim of the seven rays are these great big cosmic beings, the builders and the architects of the universe, who have the ability to teach us how to use the rays primarily for the function of manifestation. What qualities of creation does each ray possess? That's really what the Elohim love to teach us. But they also are amazing at taking us to some very high level healings. So, at that universal level, at the galactic level of your chakras, the you that has existed in other times, other spaces, other dimensions, that's what they're amazing at bringing healing to. You in other celestial realms. Now, for some of you, that might be a little woo woo, it might be a little out there. So, don't worry about that. If it trips you up, just bring it right back down to earth and be in this body in this lifetime, and that's all good too. Okay. So, the painting behind me, hope you can see that, is really a depiction. I'll lean over just a little bit. A depiction of the seven major rays. These are the primary colors of alchemy that we're going to be working with tonight. Of course, they are the first seven rays, the first seven frequencies that build upon each other to create additional forces that you can then call upon. But these are your first seven. So, really, really, really quick lesson on the rays, because you don't need to know anything about anything to receive a ray. As a matter of fact, they are already ingredients that are a part of you. Just like your chakras are already a part of you, but you might not know exactly what they do or how to manage them yourself. They have a mind of their own, and they're constantly running the show and governing over your energetic body. So your rays are very much your composition. They are your energetic sources, and without them, you wouldn't have existence. Okay. So the first three are blue, yellow, and pink. And starting right there, those are really your personal aspects of you. Your blue is your strength, it is your ability, it is your body, it is your existence itself, it is the form that you take and the physical manifestation of you, your presence, your existence, your composition, your physicality. And inside of that presence, that energy of you, there is strength. That is the nature of it, to be strong, to be capable, to be full of faith, to be protective, to be, think like Archangel Michael, just strong, and to know that you're capable of taking on anything. This is the ray that would heal fear, for example, the one that tells you, no, you got this covered. You got this. You're good. You can handle this. Okay. It is the ray of encouragement and empowerment, and really helps you to feel your strength and to own your power and to stand in it unwaveringly. The yellow ray is all about opening up your consciousness and brightening up your energy. It eliminates all the shadow spaces and it gives you access to your entire field of consciousness, which is not just your mental mind or your logical mind. It is also the thoughts, the beliefs, the unconscious patterns that you have. All of consciousness throughout all of existence is connected through this yellow ray. So, for example, one of the teachings of the yellow ray would be to access your Akashic record and to help you to know your entirety. So, yellow really brings in your consciousness, whereas blue is really the body of your beingness, your physicality. And then the pink is all about the unconditional love and energy. So, when you take these three elements of you, your body, your mind, and your spirit, you have your entire beingness. Now, over to the other side, we've got combinations of each of those two rays. So, yellow and blue makes green. We all learned this in kindergarten. So, the power of the mind and the consciousness of power turns into the green frequency, which is all about healing, psychic abilities, accessing truth, having understanding, not just information, but turning that into understanding. And it's the ray that pulls together all of your physical and psychic senses and gets them to work together so that you can have intuition. So it's an amazing, amazing ray. The golden ruby ray, which is right there, ranges in colors from fuchsia pink to beautiful bright orange to golden. Even some peaches pop in there. It's a whole spectrum of different colors. And it's really the combination between the unconditional love, the pink, and the yellow ray, the wisdom of love, the love of wisdom. And so on the golden ruby ray, you get the frequency of service and ministration. It's the ray that brings in beautiful resurrection power. It lifts you from the deeper, darker, heavier spaces and really brightens up every part of your emotions. It helps you to love yourself, to feel your confidence. It helps you to serve the world and to flow with grace and to feel a great sense of inner peace and even to resolve conflict outwardly. So to create conflict resolution. It's the ray of diplomacy, and it's got so many other amazing functions too, but that's the gist of it. It's the peace ray. So if you need a little help piecing out, oftentimes golden ruby is the energy to call in. And then finally, we've got, oh, not finally, but violet, the last number 7, is the combination of the blue and the pink. So taking all of the masculine, powerful energies and the feminine, loving, spiritual elixirs and bringing them into balance. And that's really what the violet energy, also known as the violet flame, is really about. It brings freedom, transmutation. It really helps you to heal injustice or unfairness. And it helps you to overcome really intense things like guilt, prosecution, persecution. It helps you to pardon yourself and to have mercy and to really release. It's the ultimate cleanser. It transmutes everything that vibrates to imperfection and brings it back into the original divine design that energy was meant to be. So violet is really a part of the Aquarian age, which is the age of the energy that we're in right now, which is going to be for the next 2000 years. So there's a whole lot of violet energy that's floating around on the planet. And I would bet, almost bet everything that I know to be real, that each and every one of you has trained on that violet temple and in that violet energy before you came into this lifetime, because the light workers of the world are all about violet right now. It's a complementary energy to whatever your personal journey needs to create, but it's an energy that every single one of us that's coming to the planet that wishes to serve has been trained in, so that we can help support that collective healing. And then finally, not to skip around here, I'm going to come back to the one right in the middle, number 4, that's the white light. So I talk about this one last, not because it is the last ray, it's actually the 4th ray, but that white energy is very much a part of your aura. It is the channel of light that connects you to your source above, and that you can send your roots down into the heart of the earth to help you connect underneath you into the spirit of this world also. And that white energy is all about purification, standing in the here and the now. So it brings you into the present moment and it helps you to have absolute presence. And then it secures you in that space. It grounds you in that space. And it helps you to overcome a sense of not belonging. It heals any abandonment issues that you might have, even at a soul level where you might feel abandoned or disconnected from your source or from God. It helps you to find your hope and your optimism, and it purifies absolutely one of everything. And so I put it in the middle and I talk about it last because really this white ray is the stepping stone between the inner work that you do with the first 3 rays and the outer work that we offer to the world with the other 3 rays. It's literally the doorway that opens and says, you know, I use the first rays inside of me to create my own healing and to balance my components, my mind, my body, my spirit. Then, as you take all that light that you've accumulated and cultivated within you, you bring it outward into the world and you pass through that gateway where you are no longer just on a spiritual agenda about yourself. You are now here also to contribute to the world. And I expect that every single one of you, just by being alive on the planet, is here contributing to something greater than yourselves. And so, those other 3 rays, the green, the golden ruby, and the violet afterwards, are really the ingredients that we use to heal the world, or the senses within ourselves that we master to be able to offer more of ourselves to the world and, in essence, to brighten it up. So that's my quick little 411 on the 7 healing rays. I know that was a lot to take in, so forget everything I just said, let your mind go clear. And now we're just going to breathe and be in the energy, and we'll see what happens tonight. Okay, guys? We're going to go chakra by chakra in our beautiful meditation. And we're going to really welcome the presence of all these healing rays to connect into you. And if I say one thing and your spirit takes you in a different direction, please follow your spirit. My voice is going to help you get into your light. Then your light is the boss. I'm not the boss of you. Okay. And if you wish to follow the storyline that I'm telling you, just know that I am not creating it as I go. I'm going to plug into each and every one of you and really just see what the gift from the raise is for our group this evening. But I do welcome you to have your own journey too, if your team needs to talk to you. Okay. All right, guys. So do me a favor, just make sure that you don't have any sounds going on in the background. I mean, if you want to put a little music on, you are welcome to. I won't put any on my end so that you can use your own music. Make sure that things that vibrate and buzz and all that good stuff are turned down, that your volumes are off. Okay. And just give me 1 second to set up my recording and we will begin. All right, my friends, welcome again to our spiritual maintenance plan. And this evening, dedicated to the 7 healing rays and editing your alchemy, is just for you. So we're going to get started by bringing our hands together. And as you press your palms together, I want you to just give them a nice gentle rub and go ahead and close your eyes and start breathing. And as you're breathing in, as you're breathing out, just feel your whole body becoming nice and relaxed. This rubbing of the palms is a great way to open up your entire energetic light body to start your system going. And as you're breathing in and as you're breathing out, let every thought in your mind just disappear into your breath. Allow all of your feelings to become sensitive and let them flow tonight. As you're rubbing your hands together, let go of any ego agendas that you might have for yourself and just breathe in and breathe out. If you are transitioning from a busy day and you've got all kinds of stuff energetically holding onto your head, your heart, and your body, just take a big deep breath and let it all go. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Give your hands another good rub. Really begin to feel the friction between your palms. When it starts to feel like every one of your acupuncture points is opening up and grabbing the opposite hand, when you can feel pulses of light, tingles and waves of heat, and the little hairs rising up and down your body, that is when you know that your channels are open and you are ready to bring your hands into prayer position and just bring them right to the center of your heart. As you are breathing in and as you are breathing out, notice any places in your body that might be tense or tight. Don't judge them, don't criticize them, don't fix them. Simply recognize it, take your attention inward to those points and direct your breath into those areas. And with a little bit of patience, with a couple of breaths, that part of your body is going to fill with light. It will fill with beautiful intention and healing. And it will relax and release for you. So just take a few moments and from the top of your head to the very bottoms of your feet, just scan your body and see if you are holding any tightness or tension, and see what your body needs to relax. You might need a few breaths. You might need to stretch or move a muscle. You might need to adjust your posture. Whatever is necessary, go ahead and take that time to honor your needs. And now bring your focus back to that beautiful soft pressure right between your hands and feel the space between them. Allow your entire mental attention to focus down to the center of your palms and feel the gentle warmth that's building between them. Notice how you are lining up your thumbs with the front of your heart chakra. And now press your thumbs into your chest just a little bit deeper. Really take a big deep breath and envision that you are inserting a golden key into the center of your heart and unlocking your beautiful heart chakra. And as you breathe in, as you breathe out, just let your entire heart chakra expand and unfold. With each breath, allow the petals of your heart flower to unfold outwards, larger and larger, really setting your heart chakra free. And on your third deep breath, consciously choose to release your boundaries, your perimeters, your shields that the ego has created to give your heart a false sense of protection. Just drop your shields. Breathe into your heart and remember that it is invincible, that it is strong and capable of loving and being loved unconditionally. Breathe into the heart. Remember love and lovingness. We're going to do that a few more times because I just really felt that. Breathe into the heart and remember love. Remember lovingness. Now I invite you to lock into that heart space and lift the heart chakra just a half an inch. Bring your fingertips upwards. This will cause your shoulders to roll back. This will cause your shoulder blades to squeeze just a little bit together. This will change the entire alignment of your body. Your chin will very nicely drop and tuck inwards. The crown of your head will be elongated upwards. You'll feel a nice space being created between your skull and your spine. And down in the arch of your back, just begin to feel a really gentle alignment between your root, your sacral, and your solar plexus chakras. So now, as you elongate the front of your solar plexus, right above your belly button, just breathe into that beautiful, emotional, self-loving center. Create a little space between the heart and the chakras beneath them. You might feel your body waving back and forth, left and right, front and back. Or you might start to feel the spinning of your chakras. This is all very natural, very effortless. Your body knows how to find its connection points. And so as you breathe in, breathe out, 3 more times, I want you to feel a beautiful channel of light from the top of your head all the way down through to the base of your spine, filling with golden white light. And just imagine that that golden white spinal column of energy is going to support you in your meditation practice, keeping you upright, keeping you strong and flexible, and keeping you open to receiving the energies and the healings of the 7 healing rays. And so now, taking a beautiful deep breath, relax your hands down in your lap, however you would feel the most comfortable. Palms up is fine, palms down is fine too, or if you wish, you can put one on top of the other right in the center of your body. And now join me at the third eye chakra and feel your inner vision focusing on the point of light right between your eyebrows on the surface of your forehead. Take a breath into that point. Begin to envision it illuminated. And then once you've got a good lock on that point, draw your distance vision inward to the very center of your mind. So it feels like changing the focus of your sight. Instead of looking at the surface of your eyebrow, pull your vision inward and look at the very center of your mind. You will feel a slight, tiny squeeze as your third eye chakra opens. Take a breath as this happens. Breathe in. Really give the third eye chakra some energy to open your psychic senses. Give permission to your field of imagination to be a creative realm for you. And then, as your third eye opens, let it turn its sight upwards, as if it's looking through the bottom of your crown chakra. And as you're breathing in and breathing out, feel that connection being built between your third eye center and your crown flower at the very top of your head. Take a nice deep breath and begin to feel the crown with a beautiful array of petals, almost 1,000 of them, each one reaching up, reaching out, stretching that beautiful crown flower. And we're going to pause here and just let the crown chakra open nice and beautifully. Remember, the crown is connecting to the third eye, so the more that you open the crown chakra, the more the third eye will be able to give you information and collect all of your intuitive senses. Continue to breathe through your entire body. Just relax every muscle, every fiber of your being. And now from the top of your head, begin to feel this beautiful satellite of light, streaming energy upwards and outwards. And as you send beams of light from each one of your crown petals, upwards and outwards, connecting to your higher energies, begin to feel the opening of the gateway called your soul star chakra at the very top of your head. This soul star gateway is a magnificent sacred geometric form of light, full of opalescent rainbow white light colors. Every color of the rainbow, every frequency of your spirit comes together in beautiful oneness here at the soul star chakra. And it creates around the entire perimeter of your being, around your entire aura, a sacred shield of light that is unparalleled by any other. So begin to feel that beautiful field of safety and peace and empowerment. Let the light around you form into a sacred dome or a shield of energy, perhaps like a sphere. I sometimes say a dome because the energy also penetrates underneath you into the planet itself and seals underneath you at the Earth Star Chakra, which is the complement to the Soul Star. So begin to feel from the Soul Star above you, which is a gateway to your higher energies, complementing and creating connection to your Earth Star Chakra, which connects to the planetary grids beneath you. And there are beautiful sacred geometry, lines of light wrapping around your entire body, penetrating your entire force field, tuning into and sensing every one of your beautiful chakras inside of your body. Feel the petals of each chakra flower expanding outwards and connecting into your inner grids. And throughout the entire system of your light body, begin to feel beautifully connected to your source. Whatever you call Father, Mother, God, Universe, Creator, Creation. From the top of your soul star chakra, feel a beam of light traveling so far beyond your reality, all the way up through the etheric channels, past a multitude of additional chakras you probably don't even know you have. And allow that beam of light to connect to the highest and purest, most all-encompassing love and light, to a beautiful resource of energy that is full of all of the 7 rays. And as you, in your consciousness, travel up that channel of light, know that your human body is safe and sound here in this protective energetic grid. And you, as a beautiful spirit, are free to travel with me. So allow yourself to rise up through that central channel of energy in your golden white body of light. Feel yourself free to pass through that soul star gateway. See yourself literally going through that incredible portal of light. And slow it down if you wish, so that you can see what the chakra really looks like, what it really feels like from the center. You will sense so much light here. And as soon as you penetrate the center of your soul star chakra, it expands even further, opening up the sphere that rests around you into a pure cylinder of light that can take you anywhere in the universe you wish to go. And I want to invite you now to go up through the etheric planes of your spiritual consciousness, rising higher and higher through this beam of perfect light, traveling in your beautiful light body as quickly as you wish, as easily as you can imagine. And finally, find yourself penetrating the level of your consciousness where you have access to the temples of the healing rays. This is a plane in the etheric consciousness where you can meet with your team in spirit, where you can receive a beautiful healing, where you can help serve the world. There's so many things that you can do here at this chakra level. But this is about you tonight. This is about your personal healing. So as you arrive at this level of consciousness, just feel yourself firmly planted on the floor of energy that you have arrived upon. And begin to perceive in the space around you the beautiful colors of the ray that you have come to visit. In just a few moments, all of this etheric energy will manifest into form, revealing to you a sanctuary that has been created especially for you, for your healing this evening. You are being hosted by one of the 7 healing rays. You will have access to all of the rays and all of their beautiful healing energies, but there is one very special temple to you. And inside of this realm, you are being hosted by this energy. And so all around you become aware of beautiful form manifesting. And see yourself in a sacred healing space. Take a few minutes and really just look around. You will probably see beautiful crystals that are emanating the ray itself. You will probably see textures and fabrics and beautiful things that are full of this spiritual light. In other words, the manifestation of the qualities of this energy. Whatever it is that you see, know that this is a part of the ray. It is a representation of it. So if you are seeing mountains, let them represent for you the qualities of strength and permanence. Notice the vibration in everything that is around you. And begin to notice the colors of the environment as well, including some of the obvious metaphors like a blue sky or green trees. Sometimes the rays hide themselves in imagery that we are familiar with. And so take a look all around you at this beautiful healing space. And notice that there is somewhere here for you to rest, somewhere for you to sit or lie down and to receive a wonderful healing from this beautiful ray. So as you get comfortable in this healing sanctuary, take a few moments and just really let your spirit rest. Perhaps it's been a while since you have come here for a treatment. And in this moment, if you so wish, you may welcome your team in spirit to come and be with you. This can include your Ascended Master Teacher, any of the Ascended Masters, guides, and teachers who are happy to help you, your guardian angels and spirit guides, those who watch over you from the rays that are perhaps your hierarchy of your personal mission. And so welcome the archangels of the healing ray that is most appropriate for your healing today, and any others that you wish to welcome. You may also notice that there are many people from your personal team in spirit from many illuminated realms. And if they so wish to come through the light, and if you so wish to commune with them and to receive a little bit of extra healing company, you are welcome to invite them into your sanctuary. If they do not come in personally, know that they are welcome to contribute absolutely high vibrational, pure, loving energy on your behalf. Sometimes, even in spirit, we need a little quiet time. So it's okay if you don't see all of your guides. Please just know that they are there with you and that they are supporting you with their love and their healing technologies. So now take a few more breaths and just really relax your entire body and begin to feel a beautiful emerald green light coming over your body from the head to the feet. Kind of like an MRI scanning your body. Sense this emerald green laser beam light, multiple lines of light as a matter of fact, intersecting moving very quickly, very purposefully up and down your light body system, tuning into where you might need a little bit of energetic repair work. This emerald green light is the energy of Archangel Raphael and the green healing team. But it does so much more than just heal the body. It manages the technology of your spirit. It has the ability to reprogram your DNA, to edit your quantum field, to help you to connect to the laws of the universe, and so on and so forth. So as this emerald green scan is taking place, just take a few moments and allow your light body to receive any repair work that is required for you to function in your most optimum way. And just take a couple deep breaths and begin to sense that reconstruction process, that regeneration of your light body. Let so much of this emerald green soak into your light body that it is like turning back time, reversing your aging process even. And now as you're breathing in and breathing out, begin to feel lighter and lighter. Feel the space between these green beams of light filling with beautiful, pure, white, crystal clear energy. So let the green build the grid upon which all of this white fuses into it and adds structure, adds form. Allow the white energy to really penetrate into every single cell of your body. Every thought, every feeling, every moment of time, every imprint that you've had on the world. Allow this white light to flood through your entire existence. From the moment that you separated the first time from your source, through any level, any dimension, any reality, just allow the white to come in and to cleanse and to restore the beautiful, bright purity of your being into every single space. And as that white light soaks into your cellular level, into the fiber of your being and into your light body, begin to envision your 7 chakras being built, or I should say being rebuilt out of pure white radiant light. Feel the root constructed in white energy. Feel your sacral chakra beautifully rebuilt from the inside out upon a grid of white light. Feel the energy of the white ray connecting chakra by chakra through a line of light that goes up through each of your beautiful chakra centers. Inside of the solar plexus, feel the solar plexus flower recreated out of beautiful white energy. Breathing up to the heart, feel the heart chakra being rebuilt out of pure white light. Just see the lines of light coming together, forming the chakra. Consider this a beautiful rebirth of each and every one of these beautiful power centers. And now allow it to come up through your throat chakra. Let your throat become fully reborn in this beautiful white light. Imagine the throat chakra expanding outwards, emanating from this center. Your beautiful inner truth, your strength, your conviction of being, your personal honor and integrity, your amazing strength. And take a nice big deep breath and feel that line of light moving upwards to the center of the third eye, where the third eye is now being reconstructed and rebuilt anew from the center outwards. And as you are watching your beautiful third eye being rebuilt, take a nice deep breath and allow the mind to connect to that third eye center.
And now moving up through that central channel, once again, begin to feel at the base of the crown chakra a rebirth of your crown center. And almost 1,000 petals of beautiful new light are expressing themselves in every direction, reconstituting your connection to your higher self, to your higher spirit, to your higher awareness. And just take a few moments, and as the crown chakra is completely rebuilt, begin to feel that line of light once again moving upwards into the center of your soul star space, to a singular point of pure radiant white light in the very center of that soul star, like a diamond in the middle of that beautiful chakra, and allow it to be connected there. And from the soul star center, drawing the energy down through this new white grid, begin to pull into each and every one of your chakras amazing rays of light, beautiful elixirs of power, beautiful substance and energy for healing. At first, you will feel a huge wave of every color coming down and just flooding through these white, pure lines, imprinting into these lines. That's great big technology, like paint just pouring onto an empty canvas. Just feel every one of the colors just coming down and flowing almost holographically through these pure white, radiant lines. And begin to sense them becoming imprinted and energized with each one of the 7 healing rays. Around each one of these beautiful pure white lights, there is a rainbow glow that is fusing into place. And so as this harmonization energy comes in to unite all of the 7 rays, begin to feel now each one of these chakras taking on its own form. And let's begin with the root chakra. Come down to the root at the base of the spine. A beautiful flower of light with 4 petals. What can sometimes also be seen as a pyramid of light, as if the petals are tipped upwards and closed into a point at the top. And when the flower opens, you see a 4-sided or 4-pointed flower. Allow this beautiful white chakra to receive the perfect healing flame of energy that it requires for healing. Now, don't determine which one is supposed to be from which chakra. Perhaps even you will receive multiple infusions of light, one after the other, or at the same time. All of these rays are friends. They are all co-workers, so to speak. And they know the perfect alchemy for bringing your root chakra up to par with your spiritual frequencies, with your spiritual potential. And so as you receive this beautiful transfusion of light into your root chakra, begin to sense it very happy, very healed, beautifully secured. Take a couple breaths and just receive into the root chakra whatever colors you are getting. Remember that these rays do not need to match the colors of the chakras as you know them. Sometimes the ingredients that we need in a chakra for healing are quite surprising. So very gently just breathe into the root and allow it to become fortified and infused with each and every one of the healing gifts that it's received. And now take a big deep breath and travel all the way up that white spine of light to the top of the head. And join me at the crown chakra. And begin to feel these almost 1,000 petals ready to receive a transmission of light. Passing down through the soul star chakra from the source of all that is love and light, every one of the appropriate healing colors is now downloading into the technology of your crown chakra. And it is taking on a beautiful pattern of light. It is presenting itself to you in waves and waves of colors. So just take a few moments and breathe into the receivership and feel the infusion of this light going into your crown chakra. Remember that the colors dancing across these beautiful petals can all be mixed together. Or you might just need one singular vibration of one singular ray for the most perfect healing for you tonight. Whatever is appropriate for you, just allow that to take place. Continue to breathe in, continue to breathe out. There you go, good. A couple more deep breaths and the final colors will settle into the very center of your crown chakra. Now notice not only that the petals of this chakra are filling with this light and technology, it is also pooling in the center of your crown. So in the center of this flower, there's a reservoir of light. It is literally the substance of consciousness pouring into your crown chakra. And so just breathe and feel that the reservoirs of access to your higher awareness have been filled to overflowing. And with your crown chakra battery fully charged, so to speak, take a deep breath with me. We're going to come back down to the sacral center. This is just beneath the belly button, above the root chakra. It is pretty much in alignment with your sacral chakra, or I should say your sacrum, and with your womb space or your reproductive centers, whether you are male or female, that's the same. This is your creative chakra, the source of your freedom, your beautiful creative expression, and the seat of your soul, the hara point in your body. And so as you come into this sacral chakra, begin to feel the infusion of creative power from each of the 7 rays pouring into this chakra. For it takes all 7 chakra points, all 7 beautiful rays to create in this physical world, to manifest your dreams, your desires, and your passions, and your purpose. So allow every one of the rays to be represented and let them all beautifully infuse into each other. If you're a painter, imagine that all the colors of your paint have been filled to overflowing. And so take in a few deep breaths and feel perhaps 1 or 2 of the dominant colors that are required for your healing in this moment to really take precedence here, to flow beautifully throughout the entire space of this chakra. And then breathing in and breathing out, in the very center of the chakra, feel one more beautiful distribution from the soul star space, from that opalescent rainbow light, and sense another bright diamond energy being placed in the center of your sacral chakra. And that will just help to create harmony amongst all of the rays as they infuse into the seat of your soul, as they help you to remember that you are a spiritual being having a human experience. And now breathe with me up to the 3rd eye center. And as we come into the 3rd eye, open the front and the back of the chakra. Feel the multitude of lines going out through all of your sensory perception spaces, down through your heart, across your chest, through your throat, your jaw, your sinuses, your ears, the back of your head. There are thousands of points of light, beautiful open meridians that draw in information and bring it into the 3rd eye chakra. And so you are now receiving a beautiful tune-up to your psychic center. And allow yourself to receive the most appropriate healing rays. And as they come deep, deep, deep into your conscious mind, allow them to empower your psychic talents and even to heal your history with your psychic gifts, so that you may once again really trust in your intuition. So you may once again be able to discern truth from reality, or I should say to discern reality from perception. So as you breathe into your 3rd eye, allow it to fill to overflowing with beautiful healing energy, beautiful empowerment for your psychic abilities, and to help you to have the understanding and the self-worth that you inherently deserve. Very nice. Take one more nice big deep breath. Feel a beautiful beam of one single ray from the very center of your third eye, emitting itself out the front of your chakra. A single beam of light out in front of you, opening up your vision, clearing the path to seeing. And for those of you who've always wanted to be psychically visual, clairvoyant, so to speak, and who've had trouble seeing spirits, this is your opportunity to really open up that ability. So just feel that beautiful beam of light, clearing your fears, clearing your senses, opening up that channel to seeing. And as you open up the third eye, just breathe nice and gently into it. Take a couple of breaths all the way back through the back of your third eye, right to the point where your skull meets your spine. And there you go, good. Relax your entire head space. Relax your ears, relax your nose, relax your mouth. And now we're going to come down all the way to the solar plexus chakra, the yellow chakra. I should say it's normally yellow, but right now it's built out of white light. But this is the center that is typically seen as yellow. It is the lower emotional chakra, the one that helps you to feel individualized, that helps you to feel confident, the one that helps you to remember that it's okay to be you. And as you breathe into this solar plexus center, let us invite all the appropriate healing rays to come into that chakra to heal the relationship between you and yourself, your higher self and your lower self. If there is any resentment, any betrayal, any mistrust, if there feels like there is separation between your humanity and your spirituality, if you are jammed up in your emotions towards yourself because of your history for whatever reason, just allow the most appropriate healing rays to come in to restore self-love, self-appreciation, self-respect, self-empowerment, and all the beautiful things that start with the word self. And so as you take a few more deep breaths, feel the entire space in your upper abdomen beautifully absorbing into it the healing colors that are the most appropriate for your healing tonight. Begin to feel a sense of joy. I should even say a great big sense of joy that would be more like bliss or rapture. Allow passion to come back into your solar center. And as you are filled with the energy of passion, just breathe into that passion and let your feelings flow beautifully from your passion itself. Allow your passion and your feelings to be expressed. There you go, good. Take one more deep breath and just feel the final fusion of these alchemical colors into your solar plexus center. Just breathe into that space and become very secure, very emotionally confident and secure. Know thyself. Take a big deep breath, my friends, and come with me to the throat chakra. And as you breathe into the throat center, which is at the neck, begin to feel the space in 360 degrees around your throat and your neck, even your shoulders and upper back, to become filled with beautiful healing light. Become aware of that white newborn chakra. and taking into it all the most appropriate healing rays. Just feel your throat chakra becoming stronger and stronger with every single breath. This is not just physical strength. This is the strength of your consciousness, the strength of your love, the strength of your power, the strength of your entire beingness. And as you breathe into your throat, let there be a healing for your faith, for your courage, for your fearlessness, for whatever else you might need a healing for in your throat chakra. This is for sure a center of creative communication, for self-expression, for self-integrity. And as you honor who you are and express that out into the world, know that you are protected, that you are loved and cherished. And so feel the incredible rays that would protect your self-expression coming into this very beautiful, empowered chakra. Relax all the muscles in your throat. Relax your beautiful connection between the throat and the third eye. Feel a great sense of serenity, faith, and believing in yourself entering that throat center. And as the final rays fuse together in beautiful harmony in that throat healing, let's take one more nice deep breath, and then we'll come down to the heart together. Breathe all the way in. Breathe all the way out. And now as we come into the heart center in the very middle of your chest, become aware of that beautiful white Anahata chakra. Its arms are stretched wide open, ready to receive, in a state of complete acceptance, humble allowance, empowered openness. And imagine in the center of your heart that you, in your own spirit, inside of your divine spark, that you are standing there in the center of this heart flower. That you are ready to receive the great gift and beautiful blessings of the 7 healing rays. And as this shower of color, as this beautiful force of light comes deep into the heart chakra, let it flow in waves and waves and waves of beautiful energy. And into this space, let there be all the love of each and every one of the 7 rays pouring into you. As you stand in the middle of your heart chakra, open to receiving, just open your spirit up and feel the universe pouring itself into you. And just breathe. Feel the love here. Feel the power of the love. Feel the safety of this love. Feel the wisdom of this love. And as you stand in the center of your heart, feeling every one of these beautiful healing vibrations flowing through you and in you, penetrating deep inside of your spirit, just breathe and feel a spark of violet light igniting around you. And as that violet flame ignites, allow it to become a real part of your spiritual aura. Let it ground deeply and richly into the fabric of your light body. And allow yourself to remember this great, beautiful violet flame healing, its potential for balancing you, but also its ability to bring you to a state of absolute richness and benevolence. This is the flame of authority. For you have the authority over your entire experience in this lifetime. You are a master. Perhaps you are ascending in your lessons still, but you are a master in the becoming. And so stand in this violet flame and remember the mastery of your being. Remember your spiritual training. Remember the time you spent in the temples, practicing, repeating the actions that would lead you to victory in this lifetime. And as you blaze once again with that spiritual fire, this violet elixir, this alchemy of transmutation, allow all the lower vibrations, all the forgetfulness, all the pain and hurt, everything that is heavy and dark that you've experienced and absorbed in this lifetime, let this lifetime's karma be blazed and set free and transmuted instantaneously with a beautiful dispensation from the highest team on the violet flame. And taking a couple of nice big deep breaths, really reveal your soul to this flame. Open yourself up and surrender that which no longer serves you in this lifetime. Release the patterns that your karma has played out, that you have diligently worked through. Give the lessons back to your spirit to give back to the light above you. And release yourself from karmic patterns that have burdened you in this journey. And make room for the richness of your spiritual power. Take a couple more deep breaths and let this fire of spiritual empowerment blaze through you. And remember who you are. Remember your spiritual fortitude. Remember your spiritual training. Remember, in other words, reconnect. Remember all that you planned to achieve in this lifetime. And as you stand here in the center of your own heart, claiming this space with beautiful love and empowerment, just feel yourself emblazed with victorious consciousness once again. Feel the power of this violet flame expanding outwards throughout the entire system of your chakras. And very beautifully, just feel the light of your spirit fusing together all of these centers. Let the higher self inside of you grow in size, growing in size, expanding outward, filling every single space. Allow it to ground into every single cell, every thought, every feeling. Allow the light of your divine spark to now imprint across the entire field of your consciousness, every space of your existence. And as you combine all these beautiful healing rays into your perfect mix, your perfect signature alchemy, allow that alchemy to be distributed once again across the entire grids of your perfection, throughout the entire realm of your creative force field, and set your light free. Send the message from the deep central channel of your being, from the unity of you outwards into every direction, the beautiful light that you bring into the world. And as you feel yourself shining brightly, feel the presence of all your loving guides and guardians with you. Feel the presence and the source and the strength of the 7 rays, really filling every nook and cranny inside of you. Draw from their strength. Draw from their timeless qualities. Draw from their power and their ageless wisdom. Draw from the teams in every layer of spirit. And allow every part of the ray to fortify you from the inside out, to strengthen your cause, to improve your healing, to ground you as a force of light in this world. Remember that you are a master of creation. Remember that you are a master of beautiful truth and spiritual presence. Remember that you are a master of love and light, and that you carry within yourself the codes of light that are imprinted upon every word you speak, every action that you take, every presence that you occupy in this world. Remember that the light is within you, that you are a glorious being, a messenger of the light, a bearer of this flame.
And as you carry this flame into the world, it is the flame of your own beingness, that perfect combination of every one of your ingredients that is your exact signature in this world. It is unmatchable and it is perfect. And so, taking a nice big deep breath, just feel the alchemy of your being penetrating your mind, your body, and your feelings, and all of your energetic field. Feel the life force energy within you. And as you take ownership of your light, as you become strengthened by it, recentered in it, and absolutely blessed by it, become a blessing for the world. Take a few more breaths and just be in the flow of this energy and enjoy a few minutes of time to just listen into your own spirit, to really dance and twirl in the colors of your soul, to share and to shine and to send these rays anywhere that you wish, in any way that you wish, to offer healing and inspiration to those you love, to causes of the world, to spaces that you wish to occupy. There are no rules, there are no limits here. Just send your rays and have some fun doing so for a few moments. Now become aware of one final dispensation from the highest source of love and light, from your deepest connection. Allow yourself to receive now a beautiful gift, something that would benefit you in your life, that would give you benevolence, and blessings, and joy. Just allow yourself to receive a healing or a dispensation or a forgiveness, whatever it is that the universe deems appropriate for you in this moment. Just receive that. Now, with a full spirit and a beautiful open heart, take a couple nice deep breaths and bring your hands back together in prayer position. Give them a nice gentle rub. And very softly and slowly just breathe in and breathe out. When your hands feel nice and connected, bring them back into the heart. And as you're breathing in and breathing out, remember the center of your heart. Remember your beautiful divine spark, alive and well, and filling every place in your beingness. Take a couple deep breaths and ground yourself down from that root chakra space with beautiful bright lines of light, sending your roots down into the earth, and ground yourself softly. Really feel the roots going deeper and deeper and deeper until they are connecting to the very center of the planet. And as they open up the channels into the planet, feel the rays that you have received transmitting and translating across these lines of light, distributing across the planetary grids, and send these energies down deep into the earth for her healing as well. And now on your next deep breath, feeling connected all the way up to the top of your highest source and all the way down deep below into the heart of the earth. Take a big, beautiful breath into your heart center. Feel that final signature color of your own being, really penetrating all of your consciousness. Breathe into whatever ray you are vibing to in this moment. And softly come back into this moment. Take one more nice big deep breath. And feel free to wiggle your toes and your fingers to stretch your arms and your neck nice and softly. And when it feels right to do so, you can open your eyes. All right, just take a few moments and feel yourself coming back, grounding back into the here and the now. Namaste.